talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough, but man's keep rocking. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan, if you wanna touch man, please use caution. Caution, 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 stop up.
And a good morning to you as a viewer. This is the Gold Reef City Championship quarterfinals today. And on table one, we have qualifier John Eckley, and he's playing against the number one seed, Charles Young. John Eckley to get this game on the way and enjoy every moment. Remember, these quarterfinals is played a race to 5, which means the best out of 9 frames. 2.5 hours on the clock. And John Eckley with a break of the, unfortunately, running to the blue. Had a quick interview with Charles Young this morning, feeling very focused. This is obviously new, not new territory for him, as he's been the number one seed for quite a while now, and a very focused player. Charles there not taking any chances, playing a safety. Commentating on the second table, Mutalib Ali against Mike Russo. It is Munir Kasim who will be your host in the commentary box. Fine cut into the center if Shah will take this. The cue ball obviously going into an area. Yeah. Charles Young potting the black in the corner pocket, using the cue ball, going into the pack, opening them up to give them opportunities for more reds, and then obviously trying to make a good break on this opening frame. Never know really where the white's going to end when you go into the pack like that. But it looks like he does one half to the left corner and might be able to get onto the black if he chooses to take that one. Tables are very fast. Reaching over the ball there, quite awkward. Oh, off the green. And the red into the pocket. Back on the black, I suppose. And the red will go back into the reds after potting the black. Fine cut into the corner pocket, and the white might just go into the red just above the black. Exactly there, leaving him another red into the opposite corner. Don't know whether he can see this ball, but if he can, he might leave himself a little bit high on the black, and so be able to, after putting the black here too. There we go. Might be a little bit straight on the black. Beautiful stroke by Charles Young. Nice deep screw. As you can see how fast the tables is. Break on 24 now, and again on the reds into the same pockets. The brown a bit awkward there between the reds. Charles stroking the ball very beautifully. Right back into them. Charles Young, who has already made 3 maximum breaks of 147 in his career so far. On a break of, is that 32? Or, yeah, 32 right now. Taking this red onto the left, and the white will move away from the back area now. And now dealing with the awkward brown. That's amongst the balls there. Just coming around to see where he wants his cue ball for the next red. Might be going into the little cluster right to the brown ball, or with a little screw back and take the red into the right center pocket. Coming around, looking at the potting angle, always. Beautiful pot. Going into just a little nudge on the one red there, giving him the opportunity now going for another red into the same corner as he just potted the brown. And Charles going on to 37 now on the opening frame. He might be going up for one of the ball colors. No, he's decided to stay on the blue, on the black. Is it? Oh, I think it just overhit that a little bit. Very positive player, Charles, as well, although a good balance between his safety and potting in frames. So he might take this green on. Bringing the cue ball back towards the red. I don't think that Charles wants to end this break by now on 38. Taking his time. Very nice stroke. Hitting the black, and it looks like he might have one into the left corner, or going to the one into the left center, and just coming off the red just below that to keep on the black. Going for the center. Stroking the ball very nicely on the black. 41 the break now and counting. Charles looking very confident. Taking his time and making sure. A little bit awkward pitching. Shouldn't be a problem for Charles. Screwing back, opening the pink. What a beautiful shot. All the reds now open. Might, well, he should go. Well, I think he will go for the red into the same pocket as just spotted the black. The only problem is one red on the right-hand cushion, which is quite tight. And Charles will, as he's going through this break, start thinking about getting to that red, developing the red, or might just get back into it, as he is a right-handed player from the baulk end of the table, might be able to roll it down. Half a century now with 50, going for the black. Hitting the ball beautifully right through and onto another red. Charles Young very focused. Charles now choosing to take the red into the right corner pocket with the rest. Might be coming around. We'll just roll it through, although I think the angle might take him across, and oh, what a beautiful shot. The break on 58 now, and Charles on the black. And this is the area where Charles is very, very dangerous. Is around the pink and the black, especially with the balls in this situation. And going up for the red into the right center pocket now, bringing the white down. If it's either for the pink into the left corner pocket, or he might go through running all the way, coming off this top cushion onto the black again. 65 now. There is the problem ball, which is just disturbed and took it down towards the top cushion here. So that gives him an opportunity to get into an easier position a little bit later on to actually get that red going as well. 66 and on the black again. This needs precision cueing. Beautiful. Nicely stroked. With those shots against the cushion, I think the big key is your head must be absolutely dead still. And now taking the red against the cushion, rolling it up, leaving him a nice angle to get down to the next red again. 73, going for 74. We might see a century in the first frame of this quarterfinal match. Very nice angle. You can just stun it up in between towards the pink spot. For the left, for the red into the left corner pocket. Oh, and Charles unfortunately breaks down on 74 with a black into the left corner pocket. 74 behind with 64, no, 57 on the table. And John going for a center pocket and just missing that ball. These pockets are so tricky. Might take the yellow coming down towards these three reds, leaving him obviously in the middle, in between them. Going for a brown. This is a deep screw coming back off the cushion. Oh, misses the brown. John Eckley coming to the table. I think he knows that beating or getting to 75 within this frame is a bit difficult, but trying to get his eye in and getting the feel of the table. All right, and there, first frame going to Charles Jonk, our #1 seed. So Charles leads 1-0 in this quarterfinal match with the Gold Reef City Snooker Championships. I would just like to thank our main sponsor, Gold Reef City, for putting up the magnificent tournament. Midday Brands, our drink sponsor, Purple Rain, our media partner, Basil Billiards and Q Masters, our venue setup team, and 360 Sport, our streaming partner. Annie Billiards, our cloth sponsor. So the second frame on the way. Charles Jonk will get the second frame on the go as the #1 seed in this tournament, this quarterfinal match. Winner of this match will play again this afternoon at 4 o'clock, which will be the semi-finals, and then the final tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. If you're in the area, come around to the Bullion Room. Beautiful menu. Charles breaking off on the second frame. Getting that white as close to the cushion, which is trying to keep your partner, the cue ball and the object ball, as far as possible from each other in order to get a good safety and a good cue ball. Very nice shot there from John Eckley. Not leaving Charles anything immediately, so Charles might go back, trying to get John Eckley into trouble now with the safety. And that white dangerously moving towards that corner pocket. No. It's quite difficult coming off this left side of the table now. Just missing the middle pocket there, and as you can see, these tables are so fast. Now if Charles can see this long ray towards the corner pocket, he might take it on, and if it's straight enough, he's coming around looking at the pink, he might screw it a little bit back for the pink, or might just run it through slightly for the pink into the left center pocket. No. Chooses go towards this, right into the left center pocket. screwing it back. Beautiful pots. Not on the pink, but he might this going for the blue into the full shot. Straight in the heart of the pocket. There might be a plant if you look at the two reds towards this left corner pocket. He might be able to make a plant. Yeah, he's looking at that exactly where to hit. This can be made. Looking into where exactly the cue ball must hit the first object ball in order to get the second one into the left corner pocket. All depends on his angle from the white to the first object ball, and that will determine whether he will play for the blue, going back for the blue. Beautiful shot, and obviously the pink will pot into the right center pocket. Always thinking 2 shots ahead, Charles. Just coming off the cushion there. And Charles into the second frame already amongst the red balls, where he is very, very dangerous. And Charles always going as quickly as possible, working his way towards the black, where he is very, very dangerous. Oh, I think he cannot into the reds for the pink into the right center pocket after he spotted the red ball. But I think it's just took his eye off the... It's always so easy taking your eye off the pot and concentrating more on where the cue ball is going. So, John Eckley now going for a pot into the left corner pocket, ending up safe. Good cue ball against the ball cushion. This might be on, and if it's on, Charles will definitely go for this into the left corner pocket. Missing the pot, going straight into the reds, opening everything up, and this is an opportunity for John Eckley now to capitalize. Maybe just a soft shot, going up for the pink. That's a beautiful shot. Trying to get as close as possible to the pink into the center pocket makes the pots just a little bit easier, especially on these tables. Cueing has to be absolutely perfect. This is the pink into the left center pocket. Might be still a bit nervous. You never settle down actually until you get your first couple of points or first frame on the board. But Charles Young now back in between the reds, and he will definitely take this opportunity to score as many points as possible now. Charles going up towards the bulk area. He's got the yellow and he's got the pink. Getting the pink will bring it right back onto its spot, and that's the one he's going for. Beautiful shot. Now pink coming back right onto its spot, and now with the balls open, running a bit short, but he's still got the red into the left center pocket. He might just run it through for the pink into the right corner pocket. But the balls are open. Colors on the spots except for the yellow. And Charles, in this situation, is very, very dangerous. And Charles' cue action, always perfect, always the same, never hitting the ball, but striking it, stroking the ball beautifully. Just lost the cue ball a little bit. You can see his disappointment there. Two options. The right next to the pink might pot into the right center pocket, or he might take the other red, which is coming around to see now, into this left center pocket. If he takes the red on the right into the right center pocket, the cue ball will automatically come down for the black. And I do not know whether the black is covered, the black spot's covered by the red. Missing the pot and not leaving much on for John. Coming to the table now. Let's see if this red, that looks as if it's very close to, no, he's playing safety. Oh, and he just double kissed onto that red, leaving it unfortunately. And now a pot into the right corner pocket. Charles will definitely try get the black as soon as possible back into its spot. Just a soft, very nice touch. Small angle that he might be able to work with. You never want these to be straight. Studying it out. Now he's got two opportunities. He can take the red closest to the cue ball into the right center pocket. Yep, the black spot's taken, so the black goes to the highest available spot, which is the yellow, which is a bit awkward now. Does not look like whether the blue can go into the right center pocket, so a little bit awkward bridging again here for the pink. Into the center, into the right hand corner pocket. Beautiful pot. Stunning it out. And now Charles will concentrate on the pink now, with these couple of reds available. And he's got the two reds by the blue, which we'll use to get the black back to its spot. And unfortunately, shall not be able to get that red. But now John Eckley coming to the table with the red that might go into the left corner pocket. We call it the yellow pocket. And he might come off two cushions. Oh. He's just run past the blue, which leaves an opportunity both sides now of the center pocket for Charles to make his choice. The red's still on the black spot, so he might run up for the black here. I think he's just gone a little bit too far. Just too far, very fast loss. Little screw back. Oh no, he has decided to take the one on the ball cushion, leaving him a nice angle, getting rid of the awkward ball now. Let's see if he can stun this out, or can go around the corners and for one of the ball colors or the black. Very tight pockets. Oh, and he's got the one. Saying sorry to John, but they all count. Unfortunately, it's the way it is, isn't it? It's just one of those things. These balls are round and they go all over the place sometimes. Going for the brown. Little screw back. Down for one of the two reds by the blue. Tight to the blue now. Don't know whether you can see the one into the left. You might be able to see the one into the right center. And he'll be making sure if you can pot this to get to the blackest. There we go. Nice angle. Playing with the rest now, coming up and down. The ball cushioned. Good play with the rest, Charles. Coming off two cushions. You can see how fast these tables are. Always playing into an area where he's got more than one choice of balls. And now onto the pink, and coming down for these, he might go up. But again, leaving himself now in an area where he's got more than one choice for a red. Break on 18 now, with the pink going on 24. Already thinking about the clearance, getting the black back on its spot. So always thinking ahead. Break going now to 25. And Charles already 67-1 in the lead in this second frame. Pink again into the right corner. Beautiful little stun shot down for the red into the same pocket. Looking for the pink into the left center after this red. No, going up towards the blue, leaving himself a straight red into the left top side corner pocket. Screwing back for the last red in this area of the table, and then moving his way up towards the last red, which will obviously go into the center. Break on 38 now. Oh, and he just misses on the pink, but John will come back to the table. No, yeah. Trying to get his arm going. Get the feel of the cloth, get the feel of the white ball. Just to get himself familiar with the situation on this table. Conceding the frame there. And Charles taking the second frame as well. 84 to The Gold Reef City Championship quarterfinal, welcome back. And if you've just joined us, it is Charles Jonk, the #1 seed for this tournament, against John Eckley. John all the way from Vereniging, and his nickname Iceman, cool as ice. 61 years of age. And John Eckley has always been around the snooker scene and the snooker table, passion for the game. So John Eckley now will get this third game on the way. Charles Jonk leading 2 frames to 0. Very good break-off shot there by John Eckley, leaving Charles an opportunity for a long raid into this left corner pocket. So accurate with those long shots. A little bit unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It looks like the black will not be able to go into the left center pocket, but might go for the pink. This is the pink now. John Eckley coming back to the table. And there's an opportunity. It looks like the red. Oh, and a beautiful pot into the right corner pocket. John Eckley now onto the black. A choice of 2 reds now. John can either take the one to the left into the left corner pocket at the bottom here, or going for using the rest, which is never easy. Unfortunately, just rolling in behind the green there, blocking Charles' way off to get to the other reds. So Charles has got 1 red onto the right hand next to the cushion, or a couple of inches off the cushion, that he might just cut fine and go back up. Yeah, no. Trying to play the containing safety there, and unfortunately got the double kiss. Opportunity again now for John. Looks like he's got a red into the right corner pocket and a red towards this left corner pocket. It looks like the one just at the left of the cluster in the middle of the table can't actually go, so just rolling this through for the black. Going for the black into the corner pocket. Oh. Now, Charles coming to the table. He's going to use the rest for this very fine cut into the left corner pocket. Now, where's the white going? You might screw this around the angles and hold the white for the black into the right center pocket. That, I think, is exactly what he's played for. Unfortunately, he's just running, but he's still got the blue into the right center pocket. And there is 1 red available on the left-hand top of the pack that is looking to see exactly where he wants to put the white to get the perfect angle, getting back onto the black. Although, remember, wants to get the black right back to its spot and create an opportunity to open up the reds as well at some stage. Bit of an awkward bridging again there but that doesn't look like a problem for Charles. Beautiful pot. By potting the red ball, he actually opened up a couple of more. And Charles might go for, not going for the pink into the center pocket, taking the white up into the bulk area for the loose red towards the top right corner. Beautiful shot, nicely controlled, nice angle coming back. And he'll be trying to get back to the blue or the black as soon as possible. Trying to be high on the black and the blue. And after potting one of those colors, we'll be sending the white right back into the area of the red balls. So very important to leave it high. Going for the black. It might be too straight, just a little bit low on the blue. So might take the black. The black spot is available. And the white will be coming down towards this end of the table. Charles looking exactly where he wants to put the next. He's a cue ball for the next red. Charles in the break on 40 now with his black. Going in, we'll take him on 21. Judging it perfectly. Perfect angle. Just to stun it out onto the black into the opposite corner now. So Charles back in amongst the reds and the blacks, where Charles is so dangerous. Just a nice soft run through with the cue ball there. Taking the more difficult red now, getting rid of the more difficult reds. And by potting these and getting rid of them, builds more confidence in you as you are carrying on and building your break. Softly in a perfect pot again. That brings the break up to 30 with the black right into the right center pocket. Might just screw it back for the red, just by the black into the same pocket. Screwing it back off the cushion, and now again and a choice again of two reds now. Never want to be straight in snooker on shots. Screw back onto this red. Taking the break now to 38. He's got a nice angle. Stun off this cushion and get into a potable angle for the reds onto the left side of the table into that pocket, holding it for the black. But now he has to create an angle to disturb the little cluster of four reds. He might be able to do it now. That's exactly what he's done, opening the pack, releasing a couple of balls, and again perfectly, what a shot, onto a red into the right corner pocket. The break going to 45. Soft stun shot, just creating a very nice angle onto the black, stunning it off the cushion again. Touch of left hand side and just bringing the cue ball more or less where it is now, just a bit upper so he can create. Must be high on the two reds to come back for the black, but he's always got the pink as well into a couple of pockets available. Using two cushions, you can see how fast he stables. It looks okay. And Charles again onto a red, a choice of two reds actually. Bringing the white back again for the black. The break is on 46. 7 reds, 1 blue, 4 blacks, and a pink so far. Beautiful. Shot coming out just for the blue. Oh, you never want to be straight on the blue. You might be a bit straight. Coming around to see exactly where, as a right-hand player, if you can screw back a little bit, taking the red into the left corner pocket of the blue, or just run it through, and then you got to use the rest for the other one. So you might just screw this back, yes, just a little bit, perfect, and then onto the pink into the left corner pocket. Shaw always so clinical, very tough on himself when he's playing. Everything has to be perfect. So he decided to take the rest. Taking his time, making sure. The break on 59 now. This red will make it 60. 2 options for the pink or the black. Decided to go for the pink, beautiful pot. Break goes up to 60 now. With 3 reds on the table and still a century on here. That'll be the first century of the tournament. Charles that's made a lot of those before. Used to these conditions. Beautiful stun run through. Coming around to see whether the other pink, the other blue, red is available. No. Using the rest again. Just rolling it through to the black. Got to make sure he's got the right angle on the black now. Doesn't want to be straight on this. Table 2, Mutalib Ali against Mikey Rousseau. Mikey Rousseau leading one frame to 0. That's the other quarterfinal at the Gold Reef Snooker Championship currently. Back to Charles now. Beautiful touch. He does not want to be straight on this. Well, if he's straight, he can screw it back for the red towards the cushion. Or just screw it back a little bit for the red into the center pocket. Decided to go for the red towards the cushion. Beautiful shot, creating a nice angle, potting this red and just heading towards the cushion, coming away from the cushion, leaving himself a little bit low, if he can, onto the black now. To get a nice angle for the last red. The break goes to 75 now. Beautiful shot by Charles. That black will take his break to 82. It's just a green knot onto its spot, but not a problem. It's all in the bulk area. Just a good angle on the blue here. Little bit awkward on the blue. It's not straight, he's just got it that high. Might still be able to take the blue and screw it back, or Take the yellow, screw it back again, not going for the blue, screw it back for the yellow. It shall now 88. 27 on the table.
Option to go down.
Yeah, not sure about it, Charles, not sure. Standing up again, which is the right thing to do. Making sure the angle on 88.
Choosing to play them fine, but taking the right side down.
Charles needs the yellow, the green, and the brown and the blue will get his century. Beautiful shot, just screwed it back a little bit. Still possible. Charles will obviously take this on. Very cute angle. Taking the white ball off 2 cushions back for the brown. His break on 90 now. What a beautiful putt. 2 cushions perfectly on the brown with a very nice angle. Just coming off the cushion towards the blue now. And so now this blue, this brown rather now, and the blue for the century.
Don't see Mikey coming back to the table. Until he gets down well, Mikey did have his chances. Not easy ones.
Oh, and he's missed it. 93 for Charles. What an opportunity for a century there. Unlucky. But Charles looking in very good form. Leading the match now. 3-0 to Charles Young, our number 1 seed. John getting the opportunities, but not using them. Gold Reef City Snooker Championship at the Bullion Room. What a nice venue. It's nice and quiet, very professionally done here. I'd like to thank our main sponsor, Gold Reef City, for putting up this magnificent tournament. Midday Brands for our drinks sponsor, Purple Rain, our media partner, Basil Billiards and Q Masters, our venue setup team, 360 Sport, and our streaming partner, Andy Billiards, our cloth sponsor, Charles Yonk, 4th frame on the way now at the table, and let's see what this frame will bring us up.
Nice break-off shot here.
Charles keeping the pack tight with his break-off shot. John Akeley going for a safety. Actually a 2-in-1 for the putt into that left corner pocket. And Charles will try to put John and Akeley with a safety shot here. Just a bit soft. But I think the blue has covered that red into the right corner pocket. Yeah, and John Eckley will, looks like, try to go for a very thin cut into this left corner pocket. Unfortunately, didn't get that, sending the cue ball right back into the reds, and it looks like there's an opportunity for Charles again. A little bit of awkward bridging. As you can see, not easy these. Hitting down onto the cue ball. Perfectly onto the black now. A little bit low. Then this will send, after potting this, black sending the cue ball right back into the cluster of reds. A little bit of a blind angle, never easy. Rolling black, yeah, missing all the balls going towards, coming out for the loose red on the right hand side. And Charles, if he pots this, red will be right back into a very big scoring opportunity in this fourth frame. Cued it beautifully, stunned it off the cushion. Looks like he's a bit straight, and that could be a problem. The red by the green and the brown doesn't look potable into one of the corner pockets, so let's see what Charles can produce. Screwing it back, leaving it a bit low, just be able to reach that lower red of the pack into the left corner pocket again. Now, potting this will send the cue ball into the pack of reds. And you'll never know exactly where the red will end up. So let's see how he plays this. Hitting it quite firmly, giving the cue ball an opportunity to get out of the bunch and onto the pink, which is available into the right center or into the right top corner pocket. Putting it into the center pocket will obviously send it's a fine cut, so that will obviously send the cue ball towards the balk area. Although there is a red, no, it looks like he's going for the top corner pocket. Beautiful pot, screwing it back very nicely for this red towards the left corner pocket. Charles just asking for the white to be cleaned. And again, this will be a little bit... She's just... Oh, no, I'm sorry, I couldn't see it. Obviously, the pink spot is unavailable, so the pink has to go on to the back of the pack as close as possible, in line towards the other balls. Now, this a little bit awkward queuing again, yeah, although you can get his bridge hand nicely between the balls. Back onto the black. There's a couple of reds available. Just brushing off the pack there, leaving Charles an opportunity for the left. Red into the center pocket. Might just run this through for the blue into the opposite pocket, creating a little bit of an angle. So running through again after potting the blue off this right hand cushion for the other red into the opposite center pocket. Oh, looks like he's going to stun it through. He's got enough angle to get that. No, he's decided to go through. Now another opportunity two balls options, taking the one down the right hand cushion into this corner pocket will leave him a perfect angle onto the black.
He's played that very nicely. Beautifully played.
Soft touch, gently into striking the balls very beautifully. And now again a little bit high up the black, which is a perfect angle. Like I said previously, you do not, as a snooker player, wants to be straight onto a black ball. Always looking for an angle to get back out for the next opportunity on a red. Using the cushions, coming up for the red into the left center pocket now.
First he needs to win the frame and cut it out of the reach of Mikey. He knows Mikey's very dangerous. So he needs to contain Mikey.
I just run this through for the blue.
Doors for trying on the break.
The break on 45 already. In this fourth frame of the quarterfinals Gold Reef City Championships on table 1.
For the first time in this event, we are seeing him turning back to life in this tournament.
Screwing it back very nicely, perfect angle on the blue, and
Oh, we didn't get to see him make the first century of the tournament, so it was
Charles will
just now he made a 90.
obviously looking at the pack because he's got a perfect angle to take the cue ball right into that cluster of reds, opening the pack up.
Challenging the pressure.
And I was just looking to see if there's any plants, any reds heading towards corner pockets. Beautiful shot opening the reds, and he's got a red into the right corner pocket. And with its break on 51 now. A bit awkward. So Charles might be playing for the pink in the left center pocket, or he might just screw it back. Let's see what he does. But all the balls are available. Very nice positions. And an opportunity now for a big break again from our number 1 seat. Using the cushion, coming off the cushion, and got the pink available, which is not an easy shot into the right corner pocket, which will bring the white back around towards the reds, towards the black area. And he can see the black. And there is Charles is back on the break of 59 now. And the reds available again onto or into the right corner pocket. The black not available into the left. And he's got if he's got the right angle, he might just screw it back. Yes, screw it back a little bit, and he will use this opportunity to get rid of those two reds. Just cannon into those two reds and to get them available, and the black spot as clear as possible. So those two reds obstructing it, the black for being potable into the left center, left corner. Playing it beautifully. The black now in the open, and the Charles will take the left. Red opening the potting angle for the black into that corner as well. The break on 67 now, just missing out on that century in the previous frame. Charles will try his utmost best getting that century now, this frame. Very nicely on the black now again. And again after this, leaving himself an angle for opportunities. Just running through for the red, just below the black area. These shots, they require soft, perfect touches. to get the object ball perfectly into the pocket and to get the perfect position on the black.
Very nicely, Mikey.
Charles so good with his shots, but unfortunately, yeah,
Good matches happening here. There's already been a 70 and 90 break. So the players are on fire today. There's
on 83, I don't think Charles will actually go for a safety. I think he'll go for the pot.
semi-finals later tonight. So if you're back here, the Gold Reef City, you are missing an opportunity to do something.
Don't expect John Eckley coming back to the table after this shot. What a shot. What a shot into the right center pocket. Unfortunately, a bit close to the side cushion, but you never know with shots like that exactly where the cue ball is going to end. And a couple of options now. One of the ball colors looks like he's going for the brown. Perfect cueing. Absolutely beautiful shot from the cushion. Especially on these tables with these tight pockets, you have to cue so precisely. And Charles will go for this clearance. Just coming around to see where the red ball pots, if it's possible between the brown and the yellow, then obviously we'll just stun this a little bit down the table. There we go. Obviously the red ball pots into the left top center pocket. And now just for, except for the blue, but pretty much just a formality, taking the last couple of colors to heading back or heading into the fifth frame. If this is the first time you watching snooker, clearing the table from the colors is yellow, green, brown, blue, pink and the black in the sequence. Straight on the brown. It looks like he's got a small angle running through. Yes, not coming towards the blue into the left corner pocket. So Charles Young, our number one seed, will be going into the fifth frame leading 4-0 after this visit. Beautiful blue. And now onto the pink, into the center, screwing it back for the black. And finishing this fourth frame in style. Charles just not getting to that century, just breaking down on crucial times. But what a perfectionist, Charles Young, leading 4-0. There's an hour and 15 minutes to go into this match, and I do not see John Eckley coming back into this match. And it's a pity. Opportunities always comes towards your way somewhere at a time, and playing against someone like Charles, you need to capitalize. But if you don't have anything to do, please come down to Gold Reef City. It's a beautiful day, and there's a lot of snooker to be played still today and tomorrow afternoon, the final of this beautiful Gold Reef City Snooker Championship. Charles Young, his nickname the Assassin, all the way from Port Elizabeth in the Eastern Cape, 41 years of age. He's married, he's got 2 beautiful children. And like I said earlier, very tough on himself. Charles always even in friendly games of snooker, he's always tough on himself. And like I said earlier, Charles already made 3 maximum breaks of 147 in his career so far. But leading 4-0, coming towards the 5th frame now, with just over an hour to go. John Eckley will get us on the way for the 5th frame. So sit back and enjoy. Oh, and a beautiful break by John Eckley. Snookering Charles. Coming softly off the cushion. And an opportunity for John now. The black is out of commission. That needs to be developed. Oh, and missing it into the right corner pocket now. Charles will come around looking for opportunities. And Charles, a percentage player, always weighing up. Always weighing up and Charles taking the opportunity. He could come through, opening the black. Obviously, creating an opportunity for another big break. Now, John has got the one into the right corner. But now again, should he go for the pot or should he go for the safety? The safety must be absolutely perfect with Charles Young's potting ability and his confidence going for the safety, rather a 2-in-1 shot, running in and out of balk, just out of balk. Now, Charles will have this opportunity for the red into the right. This is a very difficult shot to close to the cushion. This requires perfect cueing. What a beautiful shot. And before playing the red, he was actually coming around to see exactly where he wants the whites. And I don't think that you could put that better with your hand. Immediately, black on the black. The black will go into its spot. And there's already 4 or 5 reds available for creating an opportunity for another big break now. Charles potting the black. He's a bit low on this red. This is the black, and now the opportunity for John again coming towards the table. It does not look as if one of these colors, one of these reds are available for the left corner, although it looks like he was trying to make a plant. No. And that red nestling up to the brown there, so not much for Charles to go on, and he will play a safety, obviously trying to leave the white on the right hand side of the table so that John will not be able to get that red by the brown, because that is a danger and an opportunity to put Charles in a danger of a snooker. Now, long pot.
It's not possible. When you try your rhythm, it doesn't tell you to involve it.
And again now, Charles looking at the opportunities to see
It's got to adjust.
the black is available
Short and concentration.
into the left centre pocket, and he will be urged, and he will try his best to get the black back onto its spot as possible, as soon as possible. Bouncing off the cushion there. Can he put the black in? Can the black go into the far right corner pocket? He's looking at the putting angle into the center left center pocket, which is a very, very fine cut. And again, going for a shot like this, you never know
Safety adapted.
where the white will end up.
He's looking to make a good break. So he went for the blue.
No,
It's a great shot, but
Charles going for the black.
the position. That's exactly what happened. It's quite a long putt here.
And that red is going towards and going into the left corner pocket. So that'll be a foul. Going for the black, so it will be 7 points awarded to John now. Charles Young 9 and John Egley now on 7. Charles Young leading 4 frames to 0 in this 5th frame. The best of 9, so the first to 5
Take the lead.
will clinch this match. John Egley playing a nice safety, getting the cue ball back into the balk area. So just having a laugh. It's something
Nice powers.
funny old game snooker.
Those two reds. The ball was so straight. Played it very nicely. It's got an option of taking the red to the right, to the left of the table there.
So playing for a safety as well.
Choosing. Just drop onto the left. Checks.
And now John will try for a fine cut into this right corner pocket. This is not easy. Always difficult. And almost into the left corner pocket. Unfortunately, leaving that red right in the center. This looks a bit straight, so Charles, if he can, he's got a slight angle, will come off the cushion. Otherwise, he will screw this back.
Two reds. With a block on the back.
Screwing back. What a beautiful stroke. And now an opportunity on the pink. Into the far top left corner pocket. Might use this opportunity. It's got a small angle to actually open up the red. That is a bit stuck there between the yellow and the brown. Or might be able to screw back. Just disturbing those. What a beautiful shot. And now he's got an opportunity for the red into the right center pocket. And then again screwing back towards the bulk cushion. And coming off that towards the black. See, Charles always trying to get the black as quickly as possible onto the spot. Because that's where he is absolutely so dangerous. And now aiming up a bit straight onto the black. What a beautiful pot that was. Just coming around to see the opportunities onto the red and the availability for the next shot. Deep screw now. Beautiful stroke there by Charles Young, playing right through the ball. Is this red available into this left corner pocket? Charles break on 15 now. And if this can't go, that's the end of the break. It looks like. And he's got that. So now, back into business with Charles Young with the black on its spot. There's a couple of reds, 2 reds, 3 reds available. As I can see at this stage. And
Showing his frustration there, but it was a very well constructed break. He was unlucky.
Charles Young very composed, very focused.
8 points. 67 on the table. And he misses his red. So he's now a little bit under pressure. This is the first
Just weighing up his opportunities now. The break on 23. Just screwing back for the black, leaving the white a little bit low, so he might use this opportunity to go into the pack. Or he might just stun it off the far left red to create the opportunity to put the next one into the right corner. Just a little nudge onto that red will leave him. There we go, just a little nudge. I think he's played to cannon straight into that red, because that would have left him a little bit low on the red for the right corner pocket, and with potting that, opening the pack. But now he's got the left reds into, or he's got the red into the left corner pocket. Charles will make sure that he leaves himself a little bit high. Perfect. And then high onto this black to create an angle coming back for the red, just above the black into the same right hand corner pocket that he'll put the black in now. That is exactly what he's played for. He wants to be a little bit low, which he is, so running through the balls, potting this one, he'll send the cue ball right through the balls, and potting this, he will open up the rest of the cluster. And obviously creating an opportunity for clinching the frame. These shots never easy. Concentrating on the pot. The white will take his scores. Played it beautifully, and now onto the black again with this break going to 40 already with all the reds available. Just a little situation onto at the green and the blue at this stage, but both potable. A little bit of awkward queuing now for the black. Played it beautifully, and Charles obviously now will go for the red into the right corner pocket. This is a fine cut, and with these fast tables you need to stroke this nicely and hit it perfectly to get the perfect position onto the next color. Coming very nicely across the table, through the gap, back onto the black. Charles now on 47. The four reds on the right-hand side of the table, all of them covering each other in some kind of way. Charles looking at the pink now, rather than the black. And unfortunately couldn't get that pink. Where's the pink gonna? Oh, and the pink cutting out the left-hand side of the table, and John Eckley will now come to the table, trailing with 50 points now in this fifth frame, the best out of 9. And this is an opportunity now for John, and he has to capitalize on this, taking his time a little bit more composed on that shot. Nicely on the black now, John. And now, has he got an angle for the red into the right center or the left center? Will he just... And played it beautifully, screwed it back for the bottom red into the left corner pocket, leaving myself a nice angle onto the black again.
He's got the best opportunity in this top frame.
John back onto the black. He looks a bit
Only have to take a couple again.
not easy to see from this angle.
You have to make this visit count. He's capable of doing that. Nice.
Just now soft and gently screw back for the red into the center pocket, and the break on 60 now for John Eckley from Vereniging.
Squeezes in. It's on the red.
Soft touch back onto the back, the black or the pink. The pink might be the better ball to pot. No, John going for the black, and unfortunately misses out on the black, the pot there, and giving Charles the opportunity now to the black seems to be covering that pocket. No, not for Charles. Coming around. Can he see enough of the black? Doesn't look like it. So now obviously gonna get to the black. This requires good cueing as well with the rest. And again, Charles will try to get as close as possible for this red to this red ball. Where's the white ball going? Ah, just caught the Charles the center pocket and perfectly onto the red into the right corner pockets. 62-24. Charles Young leading into this fifth frame. Going for the pink into the center now. Nice angle to run through for the yellow, which will be the first of the colors to pot. Stunning it through up beautifully. He doesn't want to be straight, a little bit of an angle, and it looks like he's just got an angle to disturb the green, or just come and off the cushion, coming in behind the green on the left hand side, if the green is potable into the right top corner pocket. Let's see what Charles will do. Don't think John Eckley will come back to the table after this. Just coming off the cushion nicely, a little bit soft. That's not easy. But Charles now 47 points in front with just 25 left with the screen, so misses the green, and is John coming back to it? No, there we go. Charles Young taking this fifth frame, and Charles Young, an excellent performance by the number 1 seed, beating John Eckley from Vereniging 5-0, and then Charles going into the semi-final, which will be played 4 o'clock this afternoon. Unfortunately for John, just didn't get into, and he had his opportunities. And the thing about the snooker is you always do get an opportunity, but it's not easy to actually capitalize on every opportunity. And but well played, Charles Young. John Eckley, unfortunately, out of the tournament now. And table 2 is still on the go. Mutalib Ali against Mikey Rousseau. Mutalib leads 3 frames to 1. And Muttalib is 15-9 in the front into his 5th. Thank you. So thank you very much for viewing. And again, remember to stay tuned in for more matches and semi-final coming towards your television or your streaming device at 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'm sorry. At 1 o'clock there's another 2 quarterfinals, and then the semi-finals will be at 4 o'clock this afternoon.